What's up guys, it's Wayne from Gamer Gab. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a sucker for a medieval RPG, so I had to play Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. But is it a hit, or should you quit? Let's get into it.
Gamer Gab.
Go!
Tainted Grail is an open-world RPG based on the tabletop game of the same name, which is loosely based on the legend of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Set on the island of Avalon hundreds of years after Arthur's death, Camelot with a K has fallen to ruin, and your job is to resurrect King Arthur so he can restore the kingdom to its former glory. But much like Lord Voldemort, Arthur's soul has been broken into pieces and scattered around the kingdom in the form of artifacts that once belonged to him. So if you're going to bring him back, you have to collect all the pieces. But not everyone on Avalon is keen on seeing the Once and Future King's comeback tour. See, in the time since Arthur's death, Camelot has gone from a symbol of hope to a symbol of oppression and corruption. Most of the common folk want to overthrow Camelot, and the game lets you decide who to support. It's hard to talk about a medieval RPG without Skyrim or Elden Ring comparisons, and I'm nothing if not lazy, so I'll just compare Tainted Grail to both of them. The overall look of the game and the tone are more akin to Elden Ring, but the gameplay and combat are much more like Skyrim. Overall, the game looks good and the environments are detailed and varied and pretty interesting. The magic system is really cool, and each spell has a unique and beautiful design when cast. The summons are also extremely useful, especially at lower levels when it's easy to get overwhelmed by multiple enemies. You can spawn up to 3 summons and spawn a new one each time one dies. The enemies will automatically aggro onto your summons, which takes the heat off you so you can heal or attack. Believe me, you'll need the breathing room because it's basically impossible to lure a single enemy out of a group. Once one of them is aware of you, they're all aware of you. The melee combat is okay, but there's little to no haptic feedback when striking at enemies, so it's difficult to tell when your hits are connecting. I'd heard a lot of positive things about this game, and I was really enjoying it, but that all changed about 17 hours in. I was trying to complete a quest for the Alchemist Guild when my guild contact and quest giver, Tyrannus, was killed by hostile NPCs, which I only discovered because I found his body and looted all his stuff. I mean, he had some good gear. But it completely locked me out of completing any more quests for the guild. The only other faction quest line I encountered in the game was the Crow's quest line. And this one also broke when they gave me a quest, but no quest marker appeared on the map, so I had no idea where to go. If you're keeping score at home, that's 2 faction quest lines, both of which were broken. Then the main quest was completely broken when a different NPC that I needed to turn a quest into disappeared completely. The quest marker showed up on the map, but when I went to his place, he just wasn't there. According to Reddit, this is a known bug, and it's causing a lot of frustration among players, and, well, this is where I thought this review was going to end. But after waiting about a week and a half, I noticed that there was an update for this game on the Xbox dashboard, and once I downloaded it and reloaded the game, the NPC was right where he was supposed to be, and I was able to finish the game. Except the faction quests. Full disclosure, I did not go back after the update and see if I could complete those faction quests, so they may be fixed as of the latest update. Tainted Grail was fun. The Arthurian legend has been done absolutely to death in 1,000 different ways, but this version of Camelot with a K offered a pretty fresh take in more ways than just the spelling. Speaking of Camelot, the city actually exists in the game, but no part of the main quest takes you there, which I thought was a little bizarre. Maybe that's just me. Overall, Tainted Grail was a standout by indie standards, and I've definitely played AAA games that didn't hold up as well. But the bugged and broken faction quests can't be overlooked. I'm going to give Tainted Grail a 6.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this game. As always, Gamer Gab is powered by Conway Corp high-speed internet service. I'm Wayne, and I'll see you next time on Gamer Gab.
Gamer Gab.
Go!